And then there were eight. 8 teams are left to play for state titles, while 8 other teams had their dreams crushed today by being eliminated. WRAL covered all 8 games from all over our state for the high school football regional. So who won and who didn't? Let's find out. Let's go straight to the highlights. 4A East Regionals, Cardinal Gibbons hosting Roseville. All love at the beginning. Opening drive, Rams march down the field. Anthony Krim Jr. up the gut for 6 yards. Look, 7-0 right there for Roseville. Ensuing drive for the Crusaders. It's this man by the name of Connor Clark. He hits it deep in the end zone for Ian Evans. It's all tied at 7 at that point. Opening drive of the second half. Gibbons hanging on to a 15-13 lead. Ryan Ziegler punches it in from 3 yards out, 22-13. Now, despite allowing 15 late in the fourth quarter, the Gibbons defense stood tall. Look at that. Byron Brown, they kept him in check. Roseville back in the state title game, 3rd year in a row, 36-28. 4A West Regionals, Chambers taking on Huff. This is down there in Charlotte. First drive, Tad Hudson hits Markel Quick to make it 7-0 for Huff early on. Huff took a 21-7 lead, but they couldn't hold it. Kevin Concepcion scores out of the Wildcat to tie it at 21 late. Chambers gets the ball back. A push pass from Concepcion to Daylon Smothers makes it 28-21. And then a late strip sack touchdown makes it 35-21 Chambers. That is the final. Chambers advances. 3A East Regionals, Jacksonville at J.H. Rose. The Rampants built up a 21-7 lead in the first half. NC State commit Michael Allen showing all the moves right here. He gets his second touchdown of the game right there. Cardinals, they have a great back too. Freshman Damon June with 2 touchdowns to match in the first half. The game will be tied at 21 at halftime. Second half, Allen shows that he has the Jets as well. Over 40 yards on this touchdown. J.H. Rose will move on 35-28. 3A West Regionals, South Point, they're in Greensboro taking on Dudley. Opening kickoff for Dudley. Makai Wall just can't handle it, but, you know, he plays for Dudley, so he's really good. He gets it right back. He's going to break a few tackles. And look, we have to speed this up a little bit because he goes all the way to the end zone for 6. And that is looking good for the Panthers early on. Jamie Slade, he's going to take the snap, looks to the sideline. He finds Cordell Bartley, who makes the leaping grab. That's going to set this up right here. Check out this play. R.J. Baker straight in for the touchdown. Greensboro Dudley advances to the 3A state title game, 38-0. The number 1 seed, Princeton, hosting Wallace Rose Hill in the 2A East Regionals. They even have Pyro there. That is amazing. Start of the third, App State commit Kanye Roberts takes it through the wire and through all the defense. 60 yards for the score, 14-7, Wallace Rose Hill. Fourth quarter, Princeton down 10. Paul Edens takes it up the middle for a 20-yard touchdown. Princeton trails at this point, 21-18. 54 seconds left to go in the game. Princeton down 3. Wallace Rose Hill says, why kneel when you give it to Kanye? Because he's so heartless. Hope you guys get that joke. Wallace Rose Hill, they're going to move on. Look at this, 34-25. 1 versus 2. Shelby hosting East Surrey in the 2A West Regional. Shelby quarterback Dalen Lee finds Luke Williams over the middle, 29-0. Plenty of time left in the first half. More Shelby. I mean, they absolutely ran away with this one. This kid, Bryson Lee, is going to rip off a huge run. My goodness, this made it 39-0 at half. Shelby didn't have to do much in the second half. They advanced 45-13. All right, Tarboro hosting Pender, 1A East Regionals. Third quarter, Tarboro leading 12-6. Pender County takes the opening possession of the second half down the field. Christian Hayes, 25 yards to tie the game at 12. Fourth quarter, Tarboro, 4th and 4. Omarion Lewis looking for Tobias Joyner near the goal line. Out of nowhere, Pender County's Brandon Williams with the pick. Patriots get the turnover and the ball at their own 1. 3 plays later, however, Patriots fullback Kelvin Robinson is stoned and it's in the end zone. And look at that. That's a safety. Tarboro is going to punch their ticket to their 5th straight state title game with this touchdown from Tobias Joyner. 22-12 is the final. Let's go to the 1A West Regional. Robbinsville at Mitchell. First quarter, Mitchell inside the 5. Ty Turbotfield keeps it, pushes through, gives the Mountaineers the quick 7-0 lead. Second quarter now, Turbotfield scampering behind the line, finally unloads a bomb that Dalton Holyfield hauls in. Mitchell is going to move on to win this one, 34-21. We're going to have all of the matchups for next week, but here's the state title games. 4A, Carter-Finley next Saturday. Cardinal Gibbons with the rematch against Chambers. 3A state championship game. Keenan Stadium next Friday. J.H. Rose taking on Dudley High School. 2A state championship game next Saturday at Carter-Finley Stadium. Wallace Rose Hill taking on Shelby High School. And the 1A state title game at Keenan Stadium. Tarboro taking on Mitchell High School. I'm out of breath now, Julian. Take it over for me. I need some water.
Chris, you make it look so easy.